Hello all. Let's start today's Power BI session. I'll just take you to all the tabs over here: home, insert, modeling, visualize, and all these tabs. And I'll let you walk through the to the main canvas and the charts and visualizations which we have in the right side over here. Today's session will be a very basic session where we will just create our first visualization and by using column chart stacked column chart. So let us start today's video by importing the data first. See, we have three views over here, that is report view and a data table view and a model view. So let's first import the data. In the home tab we have get data over here. By pressing After pressing this, I have an Excel workbook. This is my Excel workbook, which consists of superstore data, all the orders which are placed, and the sales, profit, all the details will be there in this. And I have three sheets here: orders, returns, as well as users. So let me import this Excel. So let me import this Excel into my Power BI. So I'll just go here, get that Excel workbook. I have it in my downloads. Yeah, this one. I'll open it here in the Power BI desktop. So please wait while we establish the connection. Okay. Today we'll just walk through the all the main features of Power BI, like what the main canvas is and what are the visualizations which we can use. Uh, and now it's taking some time to load to import data from Excel to Power BI. Um, Here, yeah, this is the thing. One second, it's just loading. It has three sheets: orders, so this is the preview of data. We have returns sheet as well in that Excel, and we have users also. But for now, let's just keep only orders sheet. Let's work with only order sheet as of now. I can even transform the data, but first I'll load it. It's loading. uh, it is taking some time while importing the data from Excel to Power BI. Okay, it's just loading. Let's create our first visualization. Very simple. We'll just use a very easy and intuitive visualization for now. It's loading. So on the right side, these are the visuals which are pre-built over here, which are pre-available here. We can even import other visuals, custom visuals from marketplace as well. See, once the Excel is loaded, on the right hand side we can see the data. Under data we have the orders. See, all the information which is present in the Excel is loaded into Power BI. We have profit, we have region, row ID, sales, unit price. It's Power BI is just working on it. See, whenever we have values, values are nothing but measures in Power BI. For those values we will be having this symbol, this sum symbol. um, we can view this data in the table view as well. Let the data, yeah. Now in the table view, after importing the data from Excel, we can physically view it here. I don't know what happened. Wait, let me refresh. Let me refresh. See, after importing the data from Excel, I can view it here in the table view. Okay, so it says 9426 rows loaded. Okay, okay. See on the left hand, on the bottom also. See, in the bottom we can see total, in the orders table we have 9426 rows available. We have row ID, order priority, discount, unit price, shipping cost, customer ID, customer name, ship mode, customer segment. See, customer segment means, we can even see we have four types of customer segments, that is customer, corporate, home office, and small business. Okay, so this is all the data which is available for us for doing the visualization. Um okay, first we will go to home. Now I'm dragging a visual, or we can even just select from this data view. Suppose I'm selecting the sales, and even I'm selecting the let me select region. So it shows, so this visualization shows our sales based on region. So region wise sales it is showing. See, in the x-axis we can see that region is placed, so there are three regions, there are four regions, central, east, west, and south. Even we can format here in the general properties, visual columns. These are all the settings which we apply to the visual. Data labels, x-axis, okay, let's go to the settings afterwards. The first thing is, like, we have created our first visual with the uh, region as well as sales, region in the x-axis, and sales in the y-axis. Okay, this is our first visual. We can even change the visual here. See, we have now we have chosen this column chart. Instead we can even choose this bar chart also. We'll get the same thing. We can even choose this stacked column chart also, or stacked bar chart, or we can even do with this pie chart or donut chart. Anything we can do. Yeah, these are nothing but just the formatting options. Yeah, so this is our first visual. So let me duplicate this. I can duplicate this page here, like duplicate, or else I can even go to insert, and I can even click here just to add it, just to duplicate the page, so it will duplicate for me. uh, so we don't need to, So I'm just deleting this. Let's keep it a column chart, stacked column chart for sales and region. Okay. Yeah, this is a donut chart, and this is let's rename it here. Oh, we already have a, which will just delete this. Yeah. So this is our first visualization. So let me walk through this canvas. So these are the three types of views available. One is report view, where we do this visualization. We can easily drag and drop these visuals over here for doing visualization. And we can, and the data source, this is the data which we have imported from Excel workbook. And we have this, see in the top we have file, where we can save, or we can even we have option and settings. This will talk later. uh, we have home. These are the different sources of data from where we can import. Like, see, we have from, we can even import it from SQL Server, or Dataverse, or data flows, or text flat file, or from even any web-based URL also we can import the data. This is Excel workbook. We have one data hub. From SQL Server also we can, or manually also we can enter the data over here, transforming data. This we will talk in few minutes. We can even refresh the data. So this comes in so if you want to do any modifications in the data, then we just go to this transform data, and we'll just modify the data here. And I have this insert tab. Insert, in the insert tab we'll do, it is mostly of like for interactivity of the visuals we do, like adding a text box, buttons, shapes, images. All this we will do later. And in the modeling tab we can this is see, manage roles is very important here, where we will set row level security. So that that is nothing but we are just restricting some part of the data from the users. uh, okay. And we have a quick measure. We have a new measure is nothing but when we wanted to calculate only some part of the data which is present in the table, but not the entire data, then we use a measure. And we have new column, new table. New column also we'll see in further videos. So coming to view is nothing but it's basically a cosmetic section. uh, so performance analyzer for optimizing the query performance, or visuals performance, bookmarks. All these will come. These are nothing but just to highlight the visuals, just for coloring and all those. And in the optimize we have performance optimizer for faster visual performance. Then here and the help, if we have, we mostly do documentation, or if you want to learn, or if you want to get updated with the new features of Power BI, then we will go to this Power BI learning. The guided learning, which navigates us to this learn.microsoft.com, where we can get updated with the latest Power BI features. So for now, this is the thing. Okay. So mm, wait. I'll just show you a small transformation here, where we can manipulate the data. See, in the home tab, I'm going to this transform data. So this is the data which we imported from our Excel sheet. We have imported only the orders sheet from that Excel. See, now I want to now I have here sales. If I wanted to calculate only 10% of the sales, then how will I do it is the question. I have a sales, so I'll just click on this. I have a duplicate column option here, so I'll just click on this duplicate column. So I'll get the copy of the sales column here. Okay. Now what I will do is it's already this column is already selected. Now I will go to transform, and under standard I have this multiply option. I'll just click on this multiply. See, now it is asking me to enter the value with what you want to multiply. See, suppose I wanted to calculate 10% or like that of the total sales, then I'll just give 0.1. So I'll press OK. So see, basically 0.59 is just 10% of 5.9. So I'm just getting the 10% of the sales. I can rename this column here. See, I can rename. See, I can rename the column as just a tax. So the tax is just 10% of the total sales. So I'll just press enter. Yeah. See, on the right hand side, you can see the applied steps. These are nothing but whatever the modifications or whatever the manipulations which we are doing on this data, it will be reflected on this applied steps. It is nothing but the replication of the changes which we are doing here. So I have just duplicated a column. I have created a new column saying tax, which is nothing but the 10% of sales. And now I have let me go to the left side. See, I have yeah, I have region, I have customer, product name. See, this is the customer name. What I'll do is, this is the customer, it has first name as well as last name. I just want to split this customer name into first name as well as last name. So under split column, I have split delimiter, right? By delimiter. So what is the delimiter here? It is the leftmost. I'll just say split by leftmost delimiter, and the so space is the delimiter. As of now, we are not going to any advanced options. I'm just splitting the customer name with the first space, which is the leftmost occurrence of the space. So I'll just press OK. It's loading. See, whatever changes I have applied, it will be reflected on the applied steps. If I go, yeah, if I go to the right hand side, okay, see, here I have customer dot, name dot one, customer name dot two. So we can just rename it as, we can rename this column as first name, enter, and this one we can rename it as last name, enter. That's it. Now I can just go to home, close and apply. It will apply all the changes. Like I have created a duplicate column out of a sales column, and I named it as tax, which calculates 10% of the total sales. And I have even done the splitting of first name, name as first name and last name. So let me see here. See, on the right side, on the under this data, I can see the first name, last name, which I have manipulated using customer name, and I can even see the tax here. So let us create a new visual with the new columns which we have created. Let me take this tax as well as sales. It is taking it is taking clustered column chart by default. Let me take this tagged column chart. Okay, let me take region also. See, if I expand this visual, see on the x-axis it is taking region, which is like central, east, west, and south. On the y-axis it is taking sum of tax and sum of sales. If I just hover here, I can see this is for region west and the sum of tax. The light blue thing which is represented here is the tax amount, and this is the sales, sum of sales. So let us go to the let us go to the formatting. And in the x-axis, see, in the x-axis we have, we can even increase the size of the x-axis here just by increasing the size. The same we can do with the y-axis as well, but the color is gray. Let me change it to black so it looks like more clear. And the maximum height here, see, look at the height. Okay, then we have title. Title is also very small. Let me increase the size of the title. Okay, now it is good. And let me bold the title of x-axis. Now it is region. Okay, so all this formatting we can do it here. And the layout, layout will just see, it doesn't show up much difference, but okay, set it to default. Oh sorry, the entire setting is getting gone. Okay, let me change the x-axis values. Let me change the color to black. And for title also we'll change the size. And let me bold the title. Let me make it 19. Yeah, 19 looks good. If we go to y-axis, in the y-axis also, see, invert range is nothing but it will, if I press this, the entire visual will become inverted. So I'll put it like this. Under values, see, values are also small for the y-axis. See, I'll just make the, we can keep, we can change it to any color, but now I'm just keeping it to black. And even the title is very small, the sum of tax. See, legends are nothing but the sum of tax, sum of sales. uh, I can even align the legends to the center right. So I can get here, it is looking more clear if I keep the legend to the center, right? In the formatting again, we have done for x-axis, y-axis legend, and grid lines are nothing but see, the lines which we can see, the dotted lines on the back on the canvas which we can see are not are the lines. I'll just off the lines. Data labels, if I on, it will show the sales and tax amount, and total labels are nothing but the total this thing. In the general, see, we have the title like sum of tax and sum of sales by region. Here we can even modify the title. I can even put it as sum of sales comma tax by region. Yeah, here I can even increase the size of the title. I can make it 20. Yeah, I can even make it bold. Now, yeah, tooltips are all or on. Yeah, that's all for this visual. Now it is looking good. So basically what we have done is we just calculated the tax out of the sales column here. We just calculated the tax here, and in the visual we have represented the column, the tax column here. See, in the y-axis we have given the tax and the sales, and we have used this column chart, stacked column chart to represent this one. So these are the sales and tax by region. So this is our first visual. Yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you.